on? So, today we're going to be playing with a Corvette, naturally. I'm going to have to change the channel name to the Corvette channel or something. But yeah, so we're going to be playing with a Corvette today. We're going to lower it. And coolest part about a Corvette, no, definitely not the coolest part, but one of the coolest parts about a Corvette is how easy it is to lower these things. So, there are bolts that have big rubber and metal pads on the end of them that go on top of, there we go, they go on top of the leaf spring, and you can adjust them up and down through a bolt, and they hold the leaf spring in place, you could say. And when they come from factory, normally they're adjusted like way out, and so there's this much bolt sticking out of the top, and you can adjust them all the way down. It'll lower your car. But everybody makes a kit. I say everybody, there's a lot of kits that have about this much rubber on the bottom of that bolt, and it allows the car to sit a lot lower, and then you don't have to really do much though. So it's pretty fantastic. So that's what we're going to try out and see how the ride is, see how everything works out. Maybe in the future go coilovers. I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, so check this out, guys. So here it is. Here's the box we got from Corvette Mods. If I can move my fat finger. Sorry, the garage is super messy. Been working on the house, working on people's cars. So here they are. These fancy little doodads. I can't get in there. One-hand man right here. Yeah. I can do it. I can do it one-handed. Here we go. Oh. That's big enough. So check this out. So you see it's got that tiny little bit of pad on there, less than a finger. So that is about that long on the stock ones, and then also the stock ones are adjusted low, so then when you run this up, that leaf spring gets to come all the way up here, and then that is how it works. So I've already got the car jacked up, got some jack stands under it just in case. Man, good thing it didn't look like that. Oh, the front's already looking good. No, I haven't done anything to it. It's just sitting there. So what I did forget to do though, let's take a before and after picture. So I guess I gotta do that. Hey guys, so you can see that I'm well underway here. So what I did, I took this bolt out, 18 mil, that goes in this way. This bolt, 18, goes this way, and it drops the whole wishbone. And then you take your 13 mil, and you can take the shock off. But before I did all that, I did take this out. So it's got a nut on it. Hold the nut. I turned it with a Allen wrench. It just seemed to be a lot easier. Went ahead and dropped that as well, just because I didn't know if it was going to pull on anything. It should. So I was like, better just take it out. Yeah, look at the gap between there. So I took this out, took that out. Then I went ahead and took the 18, and then the two 13s, and it drops. But you got to watch out for the electrical clip right here. If you pull it too hard, you can see that the harness is stuck in there. If you pull it too hard, it'll snap that clip off. And then you can see there is the little guy right there. Can't see him very well. So that is the other bushing. You can see how thick it is, but it's pretty much seized in there right now, so I can't get it out just yet. So what I did was I sprayed some blaster in there on top of the threads. Hopefully it'll soak in. And I went ahead and did that to the other side as well. So now we're just kind of hanging out. I think I'm gonna go pull that other rear tire off and get started on that side while I'm waiting on this. So yeah guys, we're well underway. So guys, this one's still being pesky. It's still in there. So I was like, well, you know, like I said, I was going to start working on this other side. And I got this side out. And it was actually really easy. well, the bolt was easy to turn. So there you go, there they are. And here's the difference. I mean, just massive difference. Check that out. So it's gonna be probably about an inch, 3/4 to an inch drop on this side. This one wasn't bottomed out, and now I don't know where it was bottomed out. I was going off of the PB, but now I don't know because it probably soaked through there once I got it unwound a little bit. So yeah, let's see how this works out. That is the wrong way. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, absolutely. Now I'm going to take this little fella, and hopefully it's on the right way, and I'm going to snug her in there. When I say snug, my kind of snug is like maybe 80 foot-pounds. So, but no, it's, I don't know how tight it is, but man, that's it. So there you go. There's the drop, and it's flush in there. So I mean, you can just tell, not tail, the difference. There's a huge difference. You see all this rubber is kind of getting a little bit rough, and I don't know why the washers are stacked sideways. Probably because it hit that sideways down there. The way that it's seated on there, it's probably just a little bit inclined. But anyways, so there we go, guys. I'm gonna start putting her back together. You see I unclipped this one from the car and started running it through there so I could push this down as far as I could. I've got a jack stand under this leaf spring this side, and I let the jack down enough to put a lot of pressure on it, and then I pushed this down the rest of the way. I didn't want to hurt anything, I didn't want to break anything. This is a Corvette, and you know, sometimes I get a little aggressive with stuff and it breaks, so I was being real easy on it. But yeah, so I'm gonna put this back together, and it's easy to put back together. It's easier than taking it apart, but let's do it. So as you can tell, I've got the front up, and I'm starting to take the front off, so I figured I'd show you guys what's going on. The back is done. I'm not going to do a reveal yet. I just went ahead and put it all back together. So on this one, you got to do these two. Well, you got these four. I don't know what I'm counting. And then you got this little fella right here. You've got, I mean, obviously, this little fella right here. And then I'm not sure about the shock just yet. I'm not sure if I need to take it off at the bottom, which I'm assuming that's what I need to do. That little bolt, and then that little guy, and that dude right there, and I think that's it. So I'm gonna get them taken off, and we'll see what happens. Well, guys, I just went ahead and put it all together. The front was a lot easier. Well, I'm not gonna say easier. It has more travel in it, and so it was easier to get the bolt out, but the bolts were a little bit more complex in the rear. And the rear was super simple, super straightforward, but that one side, which, yeah, this side right here was so stuck on there that it took me like 20 minutes to work it back and forth. So I was twisting it back and forth, but also I had a cheater bar on my ratchet, so I was trying not to strip it, ratchet and the bolt. But so I just took it off the jack, or well, the ramps, and so it hasn't settled at all. But I'll go take it for a drive here in a minute. I'm trying to take it easy. Yesterday was kind of a rough day, so I'm kind of trying to take it easy, not do too much or exert myself too much. And this was a pretty simple project, nothing too hard. Everything went back together so smooth. Like I was saying, there's rust on almost none of it. You know, a couple of nuts had a little bit of surface rust on it, but that was it. But yeah, so it went together really well. I think it's going to drop it a lot here in a minute. Let me show you the difference between the front and the back bolts. So that is the back, and then this little guy is the front. And so you can definitely tell that it's supposed to be higher in the rear to begin with, but now it should be pretty level. But yeah, I thought that was kind of neat. Thought it was kind of cool, so I thought I'd show you guys. So I'm gonna go take it for a drive and get something to eat, because I haven't eaten all day and I'm feeling it. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll bring you guys back out and we'll see what it looks like. Hopefully it'll settle. I know it doesn't take much. That leaf spring's just everything's gotta go back up in there, and it should settle pretty good right off the ramp. So, but anyways, here we go. We'll go for a drive, bring you guys back, see what we got. Hey, what's up guys? So we just got back. I say we, me in the car, me and old Red here. We just got back, and I gotta tell you, it looks so good. Check this out. So it definitely has come down. I mean, wow, look at that. Same with the rear. Oh man, it's tucked up there so good. It looks so good. Wow, that made a huge difference. I am thoroughly impressed. What a good looking car. So anyways, that's it for us. Sorry that I didn't get much of the front. I just kind of, you know, when I get into something and I really want to get something done, I just go for it, and that's what I did. I just got it done. So anyways, I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you love the car. There's going to be so much more content on this car. Also the Ruby Red, but you know, she's got a lot of stuff done to her, and we don't have the money to do a lot of other things that I want to do to her yet. So we'll play with the Corvette until then, and then we'll bring that one in. And one of these days, maybe we'll race them together. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.